Lotus. Okay, kind of
Nick, which side do you want to take tonight?
I can take the shame side.
Okay, go ahead when you're ready.
Right. We have Type 5 Heavy, double E5, double triple Leopard, and Grill 15.
Awesome. And over on the Ape side, we got double I7, double 50B, Batchat LT, and the Death Star. Could be running the Death Star since it is May the 4th to be with you today. All right, now where is Zoro going? He's just going to try to get up top as quick as possible.
And he's definitely the fastest tank on the map, so he'll get there.
Well, that's the entire
Didn't
team
get
on his way.
punished for it.
See if the 50B can put in some work here.
He'll be loaded.
Oh, he gets obliterated.
Type 5 Heavy HE pen the side of his turret, it looked like there. All of Shame's Leopards take a little bit of punish there, but, well, they got up there. And it's not going to be
Zoro.
for the light tank.
Yeah, Zoro going to go down momentarily. He is on a one shot. There he goes. Ape just going to push
the rest
up.
of Ape is trying to get up in there as well. Twizzlers gets tracked in the cross there, so he's done for. But 50B and other I7 do make it up, so down goes one Leopard.
See if the I7 and the 50B, 50B on reload. I7 should get another one to Bradley, but SHAIM going to reverse push this.
Yeah, and there's no real way for Ape to get truly good punish on this. We're getting some fire into one of the E5s from the backside on the island, but that's a lot of hit points from SHAIM that just pushed into the middle.
Deltese going to try to dump off.
Get out. Gets away with it, no damage taken. See if the Death Star can put some work in now. They're kind of in a position where he can shoot at them. A few of SHAIM's tanks are hurt, but in general, they've got a lot of hit points over 8 right now. And Ape's Batchat out on the island did get spotted. Death Star puts a big hit into the E5, leaves it on 1,000 hit points. 50B gets an Amarak shot into the type, but does not survive the return shot. Leaves just the Batchat and the Death Star for Ape versus SHAIM's entire lineup minus one Leopard.
Shoot out. Alright, I am back. Alright, ball tank takes a shot there from Bradley Taylor.
SHAIM's gonna go and have the girl just sit on the cap to have that pressure going, while looks like the rest of them are gonna push this to some degree. Batchat does get spotted, takes a hit from the E5, and the type full HE pen, that hurts. That's the second or third HE pen I've seen that type land this game. Why take a big gun TD when you have a type 5? He goes down to the Batchat goes down to the Leopard from SHAIM out on island. Death Star not able to get a return fire on the Death Star, takes 2 hits from the tanks in the middle. Leopard gets greedy and peeks out, gets slapped, survives though.
See if Panda's going to come in and clean up the bot tank here.
Looks like it.
First round goes to Shake.
Yes, it does. On the SHAIM side, we have Cuba in the Type 5, 2 kills, 4 to 434. Bradley Taylor in the Leopard, 1,999 damage. Panda in the E5, 2 kills, 1832. Jester in the Grill, 1 kill, 1802. Camel in the Leopard, 2 kills, 1716. Caboose in the E5, 1610. And Anakin in the Leopard, 907.
Yeah, and over on Ape, the bot tank coming in with 2295. Spectronic with 1753. Deltizzi with 1 kill, 1714. Leo with 1439. GB with 752. Zoro 603. And Wizardless 0. The Wiz. Alright, well, let's line up for round 2. I don't know if the light tank was the right pick there, but, I tried to make it work. Dirtblick versus XO. Great match. Definitely go back and rewatch that. A lot of close battles.
Alright, well, here we go. On the shame side, we have Mouse, E5, Double I7, Batchat, Leopard, and 4005.
Awesome. What's up, Sully? Welcome to the stream, dude. Over on APE, we have IS7, Double IS4, Triple Leo 1s, and the Grill. Are they going hill? Looks like they are going hill. We're not going to see... Oh, nope. Leo and the Grill are going to cut off and go waterway.
They might be looking to try and spot Batchat or whatever's going out to the island and just get an early shot into it. So I thought that was like exactly what they're doing. Leo's going to try and spot for the Grill. Fortunately for them, it doesn't look like SHAIM is immediately pushing out onto the island. Ape was able to take middle for free, the pair of their leopards. SHAIM's Batchat's now heading out to water. Looks like that delayed move is going to let him get away with that for free. SHAIM's 4005 has been spotted at this point.
Got to sneaking one in on Random Gamer there.
Takes a blind shot to Leo. Gets kind of close, but not exact. All of SHAIM's lineup except for their E5 and Leo has been spotted at this point, so Ape knows where they are. Ape's Grill does get spotted over at town by the Mouse. Mouse not able to take advantage of that though.
Well, we got a little bit of a standoff here, folks. A couple more shots go out at the Grill. Did not connect.
And while they're just looking back and forth at each other.
Oh!
Oh, he landed the blind shot.
1,500.
Ouch.
Into the Leo.
Ape's Leo out on the island. Deltizzi takes a blind fire from SHAIM's 4005. Leaves him on 386 hit points. Looks like we are seeing Ape start to rotate some of their tanks around in position for an A-base push. IS-4's heading that way, and it looks like one of the Leopards is dropping off hill, potentially to head in that direction.
Grill
lands a good hit on the Mouse. IS-4 does get across without being spotted as the Mouse backed off after the Grill hit it. So Leo's going to move over to join the IS-4. Yes. No, he's hanging out with the Grill. Spectronic peeks mid, and as Leo probably trying to proxy the Mouse and gets spotted.
Alright, I'm going back in the IS-4 pushing for the cap here.
He does make it onto the cap without taking any damage. See what SHAIM's plan is to deal with this. Brief exchange of fire in the middle. Panda puts one into Whistler's IS-4. SHAIM's E5 looks to be moving up towards B base. Not sure if he's going to try and get into the middle and join the IS-7 or go down the water.
Takes a big cubit there. Zoro trying to get on base. Not enough
Maybe
room
a little
for
greedy,
him.
trying to join him. Because the 4000 will reload before they get that cap off, so and there's the reset by the Mouse with the small gun it looked like there.
Zoro goes down to the
4000 just
4,000.
blind fires. Looks like SHAIM is counter pushing Ape in the middle with their Batchat E5 and IS-7. Batchat takes a double shot from both heavies there, that hurts.
Now, the Leo is in the back to help give him a little bit of cover fire there.
And he is spotted, so SHAIM might be able to sneak a shot into him if given the opportunity. Shame's other IS-7 is pushing up onto the base here to pressure that IS-4 as much as possible. Looks like Shame's heavies in the middle pull them back a little bit and try and force Ape to start pushing into that rather than trying to push into it themselves.
Bradley Terry and the Leo gonna start pushing up a little bit more. Get the shot at the bot tank in the back.
Bot's trying to help his IS-4 as much as possible there, but he's in a grill being pressured by two heavies and a medium. That's kind of tough. It's like Ape's Leo in the middle is gonna try and get some assisting fire in there as well. But that IS-7's already up on the rock, so he doesn't have shots on him, unfortunately.
He is getting shots into Bradley Taylor though. Looks like Delt.
Down goes Uncle Buck.
Is going to rotate that one-shot Leo over towards the grill to give a little bit more support.
Yeah, bot tank's in a spot where he needs to be saved by his team. He can't really get out of there himself unless SHAIM backs off, which it does look like they are doing. SHAIM's bat chat has made it all the way back to the A line behind all of Ape, so he might be able to clean up their tanks in the middle here shortly, as long as SHAIM's heavies there can hold on long enough. With the threat of the 4005 there, I think they will.
Now he does get lit.
It looks like one of Leo's turns for him. IS-4 is turning as well. Or not. And his IS-7 does go down. Random Gamer's back chat is able to get 2 into Wizard's IS-4, putting him to a 2-shot. Looks like the Grill and the Leopard are going to rush the bat chat while he's on a reload now, try and get him knocked out. SHAIM still does have a massive hit point advantage over Ape here,
Yes, they do.
or about 2,000 to 5,000.
Panda is down. Now most of Ape is on a one-shot for these IS-7s. Syndicate goes down.
Syndicate goes down to Bradley Taylor's Leo. Looks like the SHAIM's IS-7 and 4,000 are just going to push middle at this point. Down goes the Leo in the mid. IS-4 is a one-shot. Grill is able to get IS-7 out. Grill then goes down to Mouse. So SHAIM has an IS-4 on 90 hit points and the Leo on 380. Or Ape does. Mouse also gets Leo, and 4,000 gets IS-4.
Now Shaky gonna take a 2-0 lead going into the second map.
Looks like FFO is going to forfeit their match versus US Can. At least they don't have a room up yet, and they have 2 minutes to do so. And Decoy versus DFI has ended, 5-0 Decoy.
Well, let's take a look at damage real quick. Over on the Ape side, Spectronic coming out with 35.22. Delta with 1 kill, 24.97. The bot with 1 kill, 22.21. Wiz with 1 kill, 19.97. Uncle Buck with 12.66. Syndicate with 10.14. And Zoro, unfortunately, getting a 0.
On the SHAIM side, we had Cuba in the 4005, 3 kills, 41.06. Caboose in the Mouse, 2 kills, 22.35. Panda in the IS-7, 22.02. Camel in the E4, 19.05. Daddy Duck in the IS-7, 1 kill, 17.72. Bradley Taylor in the Leo, 1 kill, 16.12. And Random Gamer in the Batchat, 12.15. Alright, on the SHAIM side we have E5, double I7, double Batchat, T100, and Grill.
Alright, and Ape coming out with the QL, the Supercon, the Prawn, double I7, the LT, and the Grill 15. Alright, Ape looking to get their first win on the board here. Let's see if they can get it on defense on steps. Noodle, thanks for the raid, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope your stream went well.
Looks like SHAIM is setting up initially to push towards that A base for the light tank. That makes sense. Well, they are, looks like, rushing one of their IS-7s in a straight line across the field.
Actually, shocked Zoro did not. Oh, the caboose got lit right there. Wiz took one shot in that QL. Looks like Delta gonna make it across safely.
Camel did take
They're
a
trying. They're
from
trying to
Zoro.
keep Delta out of that one spot right there.
Yeah, he's gonna Goose is gonna struggle here with Whistler's, Delta, and Uncle Buck there though.
Ooh, caboose
And
goes
he does
down
go
quick.
down.
It's like I get what they were trying to do there. They were trying to keep him out of that spot, but you just kind of threw a tank away trying, unfortunately.
Camel did take a shot as he was getting out, only tracked him though. Took one from the light tank earlier as he crossed, and it looks like Zoro took a hit in return for that. Well, Ape did take some damage.
Shout out, please.
Looks like with that Lotus tank there, SHAIM is fully rotating to push towards B base on.
Oh, does Zoro
field.
get blind fire?
Yes, I think that was by Random Gamer, so he got lit in return and wasn't able to take advantage of it. Anakin did put a shot into that rock, so they know he's there. It's like 3 from Anakin. Yeah, he forces a reload. Looks like Ape's gonna rotate their Kron back towards B base while leaving their I-7 and Quillen covering A, just in case SHAIM rotates again. SHAIM's heavies did get spotted on this rotate, so Ape knows what they're trying to do.
Still a couple more blind fires going in on Zero's position. Getting closer.
He's in a bush. He's in a bush off of the rock, and it's less likely that they.
I mean, they're yeah. The last 3 shots have all landed right beside him in that one bush.
It's like he is. All right, that's a little too hot for me. I'm gonna pull out a little bit. We do see some blind fires from Ape up along the 0 line, trying to find Anakin's batch hat, who's a little too far back for those to connect. It's like the batch hat and Grill are going to trade spots here. These heavies are still getting spotted. They do find the light tank this time.
Yep, Random was trying to get a little aggressive out there to find him in that other spot. Gets him there though.
Random does get spotted by the Grill. Grill misses though. As do the heavies down near A base. Random gonna get out free. Looks like it.
So we're gonna go back
Now
to
with the light
his
tank
original
push.
position.
Yeah, SHAIM is clearly trying to push that light tank down so they can get their heavies across for free, but just enough time for Zoro to get back over there. Jester does get tracked by Syndicate. It's I-7 and then takes a hit from him. But Jester's now unspotted. Daddy Ducks, never mind, he gets spotted again.
Oh, fire to
Jester
Jester.
on fire. Syndicate's still not spotted up there in that cubby. Jester on 900 hit points, and he does get spotted again there. Doesn't. Ooh, gets slapped by the Grill. Jester down to 100 hit points.
I don't know if Syndicate has a shot to take Jester out. No, it's too low.
Looks like Ape's Kron is on a reload, is moving down in position to kill Jester once he's loaded. Looks like one of their I-7s is backing him up. Daddy Duck does take a pounding as well.
Yeah, Syndicate finally
get
lit.
Syndicate spotted. Doesn't think anyone has a kill shot on him though. Daddy Duck down to a 1 shot for the Grill, 2 shot for the heavies. SHAIM just getting punished really hard on this setup defense from Ape.
The I-7 does get lit here. Takes a shot. I don't know if he's just trying to bait somebody out for the Grill to get a shot, or no, they're going to push this.
think he's just trying to be a meat shield for the girl for a moment.
Jester is down. They're gonna come around and try to get Daddy Duck out.
Yeah, as long as the girl gets a decent roll, he's dead. Looks like Ape is just gonna push in on the rest of Shame's tanks here.
LT is coming around behind.
So that does give Shame potentially the opportunity to get some thanks with their mediums, but doesn't look like that's really gonna work because now they're Ape's Grill and Quillen are setting up to cover. Anakin does get some good hits into Whistler's Quillen, but gets hit pretty hard for it and is now just getting full pushed by the Super Conqueror and Grill.
Moves out.
Bot barely misses the shot on Random Gamer. Just 200. Looks like he's going to be able to get out. But with all of Shame spotted, it's going to be tough for them to get disengaged and start getting some damage for him in.
Everybody in hot pursuit here.
Shame fully unspotted now, but with the light tank and grill right behind him and all the heavies right behind that, it's going to be, like I said, tough for them to get away.
Alright, we're going to try to get the QL out here. He does.
Random Gamer takes a hit from, it looked like one of the heavies for it. Ape is leaving one I-7 back at B base just to have that little bit of insurance. Or Ape does have 3 times Shame's hit points at the moment, so it's going to make things a little tough. Looks like Shame is trying to pull a quick move on him and turn around. Zoro might spot this. Spots the light tank, didn't see the bat chat and grill though.
Oh, the grill does catch random.
Oh, they might get away with this. Nope, the Kron's gonna come check.
Kron's gonna come through.
Ooh, leaves bot tank on nothing though. HE shell from the grill and a fire on the I-7. Is that gonna be fatal? No.
Alright, Buck should be able to take out the bat chat here. Goes on reload, takes a shot from Cuba. Zoro coming in to try to help out.
Cuba kills Zoro, he can probably reload in time to kill Buck, but
Buck
Zoro's
with a little bit of a
behind
ram
the
there.
rock now, so Zoro just Cuba goes and takes the kill on Buck and Zoro finishes off.
Oh, Ape getting a point on the board.
Alright, well, once again, on the Shame side, Cuba in the grill, 2 kills, 47-57. Camel in the bat chat, 25-19. Anakin in the bat chat, 14-68. Daddy Duck in the E5, 12-40. Random Gamer in the T100, 8-66. Voos in the I7, 7-02. And Jester in the I7, unfortunately, pulling a 0 with how beat up he got on that push.
And over on Ape, Uncle Buck coming out on top, 2 kills, 3,000 even. Syndicate with 2471, Wiz with 2141, Leo with 1 kill, 2048, Bot Tank with 2 kills, 1700 even, Delta with 1 kill, 1690, and Zoro 1 kill, 1050. Here for the follow.
Here we go. Right, on the Shame side we have triple E5, I7, double bat chat, and AMX 13105.
Nice. And over on Ape, they're coming out with the top 5 heavy. Interesting. 60 TP I7, double bat chat, DLT, and the grill. Just 1 second, guys. I don't know, like, maybe somebody in chat knows. So, like, you can do the exclamation point SO shout out, but like in the mobile app, I can click on somebody's names and it lets me do like a different type of shout out, but I can't figure out how to do that one on PC. It doesn't give me that option.
Sure, there's some random command for it.
Probably. It's just
Shame
easier.
going heavy over track.
Sorry, go ahead.
Shame going heavy over tracks. 3 of their 5 tanks over tracks get spotted by Ape's light tank.
Alright, E5, I7, E5, all lit.
Looks like that is prompting an immediate rotate from APE as their 60 TP and Type 5 Heavy immediately turned around. Shame's I7 trying to get into that spot. We saw APE at earlier. He does get there, but takes one hit from the grill for it.
I'm just interested to see what they're gonna do with Zoro here.
Maybe just stack everything up behind him and let him eat as much fire as possible. And that's kind of the life of a Type 5, unfortunately. So, 60 and Type 5 are going to hang out in Ape's spawn here. Just probably cover this from a counter push while Ape moves towards B base. Light tanks do trade spots.
You know, we don't normally see the 13105 picked, but this is the second day in a row I've seen somebody use it.
Some way it's becoming meta. Shame's Batchat does get outspotted by, looks like their tier 100 there, so he's going to be forced to pull out of that position. Looks like Ape is continuing their rotation towards B base. Type 5 and 60 are moving back in that direction again.
Keep it relit.
Yeah, light tanks trade spot again. Still have not seen SHAIM rotate their heavies that are over tracks and such yet. They just don't quite know for sure what Ape is up to. Although I bet you as soon as we see any of these heavies make get spotted, they're going to be moving. There's the I7. No rotate yet. There it goes. All three of SHAIM's E5s are on their way. I7 is still holding his position in that divot near A though. SHAIM's mediums and light are pulling back, just letting Ape make this push. They don't have the armor and hit points to try and contest this.
God, look where Zoro's going in that top 5. Oh man, this is gonna be.
They'll shut down any counter pushes on the rear there for sure. Especially with that Batchat still covering him at the moment.
I mean,
One of SHAIM's E5's been spotted.
Is Shaky just gonna give them the B cap here? Like,
that almost looks like what they're doing. I mean, they have 2 E5s nearby, but that's it. There's triple cap pressure. I7 200 Batchat. SHAIM's got to make a move here. Looks like they're going to try and rush an E5 up there.
I mean, they have the E5s over there, but just everybody left.
I think they were hoping to rotate through mid and jump it, but I'm not sure they have enough time.
10 seconds. I mean, Panda can get a reset here. He gets tracked over top.
A reset. Bradley Taylor's also going around for a reset. He gets one. Panda needs to hit the light tank now. There's the full reset. Panda's getting punished by everything. Here comes SHAIM's light tank and Batchats.
Spectronics down. And it gets tracked out right there, rammed by Delta. He should get focused, but he's going to live.
We're waiting for one of Ape's. Oh, both of Ape's Batchats go down. One to a fire. All that for one of SHAIM's Batchats and an E5. Random Gamer's not in the best spot at the moment, although it looks like he'll be able to get out as SHAIM's E5s are in the fight now. Your IS-7 is actually in a position to fully cut off the grill and the Type 5 from getting into the fight there.
Unfortunately, Zoro's just way out of the fight there to try to help his team.
Yeah, there's an Amarak on bot, so that guarantees he won't reload in time to kill the IS-7. That just leaves the Type 5. Looks like Shame is just gonna full push up onto him. Now that he's fired, the Bat Chat's gonna move in on his side and just dump a clip.
Alright, it's going to boost to 3-1 for Shaky Aim. Over on the Ape side, Bot coming out with 24.93. Delta coming out with 17.26. Wiz with 1 kill, 13.52. Syndicate with one kill, 12.96. Zoro with 8.06. GB with 7.77. And Spectronic with 1.09.
On the Shame side, we have Bradley Taylor in the E5, 1 kill, 41.60. Random Gamer in the Bat Chat, 2 kills, 35.78. Cuba in the 13.105, 1 kill, 20.59. Ankan in the Bat Chat, 1 kill, 16.64. Daddy Duck in the IS7, 1 kill, 15.51. Caboose in the E5, 1 kill, 8.91. And Panda in the E5, 7.97.
There we go.
Alright, on the Shame side, we have E100, 57 Heavy, double I7, Bat Chat, and double M60.
Alright, and over on Ape, we come out with the 113, the 60 TP, the AMX 50B, double Leo, the M60, and the 4005.
Very mobile defense out of Ape here.
Let's see what we're going to see here. Are they going to go up top, or are we going to see the 1-2 line?
Looks like it's going to be a 1-2 line push from most of Ape's lineup. Shame going through. Looks like most of their lineup's going to be heading up top. Take Cuba from Shame is going to try and rush.
The Leos are in position though.
Takes one hit from one of the Leos. Is he gonna be able to get out of there? Looks like it. He makes it completely out. It looks like Shame's IS7 lands a hit on the move. One of Ape's Leos. E100 finds 4005 down at the bottom. E100 does not pen his HP around. 4005 doesn't pen either.
Zoro about to have a day.
Probably the move. At least the 113 looks like he's dropping down to fight the E100. Cuba comes back trying to make mid and finds Uncle Buck trying to do the same thing. Cuba takes a hit from one of the leopards. Looks like he'll be able to get up there. Otherwise, oh, he takes one more. Jams his turret as well. He's gonna abandon that effort, and unfortunately hits a tree too hard.
Ouch. Alright, cap pressure is on. 27 seconds. Zoro is over here taking a lot of shots from his M60s, but he's trying to line up the reset.
Uncle Buck's gonna have to be the one who gets the reset here, as those mediums are keeping Zoro perma-tracked. Both I7s missed their shots on the M60. M60 is...
I think the M60 slid down a little too low.
Yeah, 60 TP did get an HE reset on one of the IS7s.
50B is coming in hot here.
10 seconds on cap. 50B will have time to get there. And then the Leo lands another HE reset. Ooh, he gets double slapped by the I7s. He needs to reset the other one. He gets it.
Zoro is going through all kinds of rage right now. Finally lands a shot into Anakin there.
His I7s are still try and get this cap down. It's under 30 seconds again. Down at the bottom, Panda is losing that fight to the 113. Although he does have a 57 heavy backing him up from distance. Not really sure what the plan is here from Ape. Leo can't really risk peeking again.
11 seconds, 10 seconds on the cap. Zoro might just be trying to YOLO it here.
He's able to get in there, and he's gonna get the ram. That's
yes,
another double reset.
Delta coming in.
At the same time.
50B is gonna go down here.
Yeah, but he gets one of the I-7s off of the cap.
Catches some air, misses the shot, goes down to 4.
Though. Both I-7s are back on the cap. That did give one of the Leos time to get all the way up, and Ape time to get their 4,000 there, and clear out the heavies at the back. M60s turn around, watching for anything from the back. I-7s are just going to take the 4,000 out. Leo is now landing hits on them from up above, though, and one of those I-7s is a one-shot.
He's got to make this shot count without getting double tapped.
Honestly, I'm half expecting the I-7s to go get underneath the hill. The M60s found the 113s, they know it's not there. I'm sure they'll see the other Leo here shortly.
He does take Anakin down, though.
Jester gets spot, although he does get Amarak, and I think that's a permanent Amarak. Leo goes down as he goes for the reset. Spectronic trying to get there. I think the M60 is going to be able to stop him, though. Yes. And that round goes to SHAIM. So over on the SHAIM side, we have Anakin in the M60, 32.95. Danny Duck in the I-7, 4 kills, 23.82. Panda in the E100, 23.20. Jester in the M60, 2 kills, 22.43, and 1,000 assisted. Caboose in the I-7, 1 kill, 21.61. Camel in the 57, 16.92. And Cuba in the Batchat, 3.69. I do want to know how many times that M60's track got hit. T60's track got hit.
We will find out shortly. Over on Ape, Leo coming out in the Leo, 38.09. The bot tank with 2 kills, 3,046. The Wiz coming out with 15.87. Zoro in the 60 TP, 15.63. He had 55.60 box damage, received 28 hits. So yeah, he was raging a little bit over there. Back to Spectronic and the Leo, 1 kill, 14.88. Delta with 10.89, and Uncle Puck with 3.9. Here we go.
Over on the SHAIM side, we have Double Quillin, Super Conqueror, E5, IS7, Leo, and 13.105 again.
Alright, Ape coming out with double VZ55s, double I7, and triple Leos. Alright, Ape, let's bring it a win here. Let's take us to Sand River.
Alrighty.
Looks like Ape gonna take the 2 line again this time, getting into that center.
Pretty much the exact same group going there as well.
See, they might be able to catch. No, he was turning back. He's not gonna peek it.
They might catch the Super Conqueror though. Depending on how he peeks that. If he peeks it wrong, they could have the opportunity to perma-track him there.
They're getting some shots on the
catch
cross.
Duck.
Duck is down to half health.
He keeps going. He could get punished again here.
Anakin is lit. I don't know if they're gonna have shots.
They do. Are they gonna take him? No, Anakin. Oh, Anakin got relit.
Cuba actually doing a little bit of a climb here. I didn't know you could climb up right there.
I did not either. Cuba makes it up and gets a shot in. Gets hit back for it. Bradley did get punished pretty hard as he tried to make a move in mid. He's now a 2-shot. SHAIM is fighting back against Ape's move here. They've gotten a little bit of damage into several of their tanks there. Ape size 7s are turning away from the middle hill and making their way around towards B base. Shame's heavies have pushed through the base, and it's going to be a Quillen and an I7 versus a pair of I7s. Looks like Ape is trying to get their Leos in there to help. And Shame is trying to get their E5 and 13-1-5 over there.
Zoro down to a one shot. Leos are coming in now, though.
Looks like they're just going to rush Caboose. Caboose is just going to take Zoro with him.
Take Zoro out.
Shame's now there in force. They could counter push this if they wanted to, I believe.
Ooh,
Spec goes down.
down.
Caboose still alive. Finally goes down to Syndicate's IS-7. Looks like Bradley's going to take the fight versus bot tank, although he is a one-shot, or he is a two-shot to him. Oh, he bounces Wizards, that's unfortunate.
Now we do have a heavy on heavy fight back over. It looks like Delta versus a full health WZ. WZ gonna win that fight. The VZ was on reload. Uncle Buck and the VZ versus that Super Conqueror.
Super Conk should win that as well. Uncle Buck just won't be able to get a reload off after he fires his clip.
Panda is coming in behind that. Cuba's going back to help.
Yeah, and he goes down to Panda's Quillen. Right now, all the actions here up at B base is Ape is trying to push out Shame's heavy tanks here. They're on a very tight time limit before the rest of Shame's team gets up there. So one of Ape's leaders is going to turn around to check the back. Is he going to find Cuba?
Oh! QL and Superconk both double tapped Wiz right there. I don't know who got the kill.
Cuba actually manages to kill bot tank without getting spotted around the back there. Alright, well, once again on the Shame side. Anakin and the Quillen, 1 kill 41.52. Cuba and the 13.1-5, 1 kill 22.52. Daddy Duck and the E5, 21.22. Panda and the Quillen, 2 kills 20.75. Caboose and the I7, 1 kill 18.31. Idol and the Superconk, 1 kill 16.28. And Bradley Taylor and the Leo, 1 kill 7.90.
Alright, and over on the 8, bot tank coming out on top, 1 kill 13.97. Wizards with 17.42. Deltizzy with 15.74. Spec with 12.28. Syndicate 1 kill 12.11. Buck with 10,000 or 1,002. And Zoro with 9.52. Guys, that's going to do it for us. Nick, anything you want to say before we head out?
Just good luck to both of these teams as they continue on in the final stages here of Lotus.
Alright, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us. Stay tuned. We'll raid somebody, and we'll catch you next time.